Right, everybody, welcome back to another shirt unboxing. I had GoGoalShop.cc get in touch last month and say, can we send you some football shirts to review on your channel? Now, I said, no problem, but before I generally say yes, I like to have a little browse on the website and check things out such as price, general quality of the website, how easy it is to order, and payments. These shirts are nearly double, so we're talking about $24 compared to the bog standard sort of $12, $13, $14. With customization, you're looking at an additional $11 compared to a $5. So there's a difference in price. I did go back to GoGoalShop and said before I did it, I said, why is it generally more expensive on your website, up to sort of like nearly double the price? And they said, just simply, the quality is better. So we're going to check out some kits today. I've also got a nice little comparison because I did have a shirt arrive for Amy a couple of weeks ago, the Barcelona shirt. The gold one, that cost $13. So I'm going to compare that first with Ralphie's because I have bought Ralphie the away gold shirt from Barcelona. We can just compare the two in terms of quality and see if it is worth up to $25. Remember that, the original versions, the genuine versions of these will be up to sort of like, especially for adult prices, will be 60, 70, 80 pounds, $100. I would imagine. All right, guys, let's get into it. Links down in the description takes you to my Discord where we discuss everything sort of like real football shirts, fake football shirts. And I have got two separate parts. So there is a bit just for Chinese football shirts where you can post your pictures, your good stories, and bad stories. That's one from DHgate with a shocking Chelsea version. And then just general questions on other things. We've also got a genuine football shirts bit as well where people are changing shirts into hats. I've also got a very exciting partnership coming up with Cult Kits, obviously a genuine classic football shirt distributor, so I'll be able to post stuff in here. So join the Discord if you like everything FM and football shirts. All right, guys, so this is GoGoalShop.cc. Website, I must admit, is pretty good. Contact as well, generally as you get now through WhatsApp. The one thing that I would be aware of, they don't do PayPal. The only way you can pay is through is through a debit card and something called Wise, which you guys may have heard of. I've never heard of it. For me, that is a little bit of a red light. I prefer to stay nice and secure with PayPal. Yes, if I make an order on football shirts and they don't arrive, I've got to lost maybe $30 or something like that if I've bought a couple of shirts. Not the end of the world, instead of me giving out details to someone across in China. So that is something to be aware of, but you may be happy. You may have done other things, done other orders on DHgate because once again, they don't do PayPal. So if you've done stuff in there, you're probably comfortable in making orders on here. All right, the website, I must admit, is pretty good. They've got a nice little range. They've got some the classic is authentic, but obviously like the player version jerseys. And they've got pre-match, they've got sleeveless, they've got retro. I bought a retro today. I've also got some printing on as well, just to see how the printing lines up. Remember, we're paying pretty much double, 90% more in terms of price. So I want to see a little bit more quality in the numbering. The website, the video that I did last week with Ralphie's, the numbering was pretty shocking, really wafer thin. You can actually see the shirt underneath. We don't want that, so hopefully today we've got some good shirts to show you. All right, guys, so the first one I'm going to show you is Ralphie's new Barcelona kit. So there you go. You can see the detail in the shirt. If I can hold it up to the camera, you can see the detail, look. Okay? It does feel quite good. The numbering on the back does feel pretty thick. It feels pretty genuine. What you would kind of expect from a real shirt. You've also got a badge it's a heat press badge. It's not embroidered on itself, obviously, but it's one of those embroidered heat press badges. So there you go. I'm not 100% on the La Liga if it's absolutely perfect, but in terms of a kit for Ralphie, he'll be more than happy with that. And then once again, he's got the number on the shorts, which you always get with these Chinese kits. And the number does feel a little bit thicker. Now, the other side of that is the shirt that I got for Amy a couple of weeks ago. That cost $12.80. So literally half the price. Amy got that badge, which is a plastic badge, so probably not as much in terms of quality. The shirt printing, if I just hold them both up to the camera, and hopefully we get a little bit of between the two. you can quite clearly see. So the one underneath is Ralphie's. You can quite clearly see the difference in quality in terms of the fabric on the shirt and the detail of the shirt. You can actually feel it. On this one, it's kind of lasered in. You don't have that feel. So definitely an improvement of quality, 100%. Not only just the printing, but also the general overall feel of the shirt. The badge is, I would say, a little bit scruffy. There's you can see a couple of loose threads, which isn't great. But for Ralphie, in terms of quality, I think that print as well is going to stay on a lot longer than what I would have expected if it was one of the other ones from one of the other websites that we've been using. Okay, so I'm going to give it a thumbs up. It is probably worth it. However, it is probably worth an upgrade just based on that in terms of how long your probably shirt will last in case, in particular, that you want printing. But remember, an adult shirt, the adult version with a badge and a name is $11. So you're looking at $35, which in today's currency, UK, is £28. I think that's a lot. I do think that's a lot for a shirt. They also don't do free postage. So there is an option to do fast delivery. It's charged by piece. You're looking at an extra $4 or $5. So you're looking at about, for one shirt, you're looking at about $32, $33. And it goes up, as you can see. There is my original order. And the shipping was $20 for 4 shirts. So you're looking at $5 per shirt. Okay, so that is a little bit of a comparison. Next shirt, I finally got one. And once again, the quality does feel pretty damn good. The badge is pretty good. Now this one there is not an embroidered badge. However, it does feel a lot thicker. It does feel a lot thicker. So there we go. Finally got one of them. Absolutely beautiful. The next one, I decided to get some print on. Adult printing, just to see what the quality was like. I've gone for the Napoli shirt with my boy Kvaratskhelia on the back. Now, I must admit, looking at it, it feels fake. It looks fake. I don't see any real difference between the two. If I'm totally honest, in terms of the quality that I would get, that feels quite thin. Not really thin, but no different to what we'd expect on the other shirts that we get from KitGG. Would I pay £35 for that? I'm going to have to, despite the badge, I would say the badge is better, a lot thicker. I would have to say no. It's not worth the £35. Sorry, $35, £28. And the last one, I've gone for a retro one of my favourite shirts. It's the Real Madrid long sleeve shirt. It's got the thicker badge on, the thicker logo look, like the old school 90s logo. It's got embroidered badges. It don't feel like a football shirt at all. It doesn't have a football feel. It's a really weird, silky. Yeah, it just doesn't have a football shirt vibe at all. Yeah, no name and number on the back. I'm not sold on that one. I'll be totally honest. I'm not sold on this one at all. So interesting there. I've had 4 shirts. 2 have come out absolutely fantastic. In terms of the Barcelona one and then the Vicenza one. And then the others, the Real Madrid no, and then the Napoli no. It did have quite a cheap feel to it and looked no different to what we'd expect from KitGG. So something to be aware of. It's going to be quite hard. It's always a little bit of a lottery when that shirt comes through the post in terms of Chinese football shirts. Anyway, big thank you to GoGoalShop for sending me the shirt in the future. I want to know as well, how much would you pay for a really good fake? You know, the Barcelona kit for Ralphie was really, really good. How much would you pay for a fake football shirt? Let me know down in the comments. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Check out the Discord because I am regularly giving and selling. More of a giving now. I'm going to start giving, especially if more companies are sending me shirts. I can't wear them all, so I'm quite happy to give them out if people pay for postage and stuff. So get joined in the Discord. There's always competitions running as well on the channel, and in particular in the Discord. So make sure you join down in the description. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Take care. See you later.